I would still love to have you out here as an actress. Because there's one part for the show that needs a female, female to be it, and I still need a female. So, yeah, that'll be it. And now broken. No, the eyes pop out so that I can replace them. Because I mean, it's just tiny little bit of plastic. It's not very thick at all. Because this is the mold, or this is the shape that comes out. So you see, it's very flexible. I put it on a tray in a frame. And you put it in the frame, you put it in the oven, you watch it, and when it starts to sag, you pull it out, quickly put it on top of your thing, turn on the vacuum, and it just... And then I take a hot air gun, and I go along the edges to heat the edges, so that, when it goes around the mold, it'll really take shape. It'll just, just kind of suck onto the edges, and it's fantastic. So, I mean, and it's not destroyed, it's just not in place right now, so it's good, it's good. No, Jenny Blue couldn't play the part, one, because she's not an actress. The inside of the helmet? Sure, I can show you the inside of the helmet. No, she's not an actress, and this part will require a lot of heavy acting. It's one reason why I haven't filmed a little bit yet, is because I don't have... I've got all the other parts cast, except for hers. I need a female actress who can act. And I don't mean just like a little bit of acting. I mean, this is going to be a heavy-duty role, and I hate to say it, but she's got to be good. I can't just get anybody to do it. Because, it's going to be a serious role. I hate to say it. It's going to be a serious role. When you watch Power Rangers here in America, and I know a lot of you aren't tokusatsu fans, but when you watch Power Rangers here, it's fairly campy, very laid back, nobody dies, everybody's great, and we go off to the soda bar and we have a snack. Oh, Skull! Japanese tokusatsu can be very laid back, but it can be very serious. And people die, like, all the time. People die in tokusatsu. So, when people die, you see actors just go... They get into a, because their friend died. How do you deal with that? This isn't going to be an American tokusatsu. This is going to be a Japanese tokusatsu. It's going to be very, very, it's going to have some serious parts to it. I love you, but you can't follow. It's a serious role with the follower. On Power Rangers. Had to hear the whole thing there, Anthony. The whole thing. On Power Rangers, but, it goes for... I know, Norse Crow, right? People actually die? The hell? Anyways, so this is the inside. So we've got the family. Here, let me put the eye back. It's just going to look weird with that. So actually, this will be a good thing. So This is the rider helmet, and you see that, you know, there's an eye hole here. So what I've done is I take this plastic bit and I place it inside, and I kind of mush it around the foam. Oops. Let me do that. Here, hold on. So I put it in here, mush it around the foam, so that it actually kind of bugs out. No pun intended. Okay. Because like I said, this is just craft foam. And then I have this green gel. Now this is actually a sheet that I got from Hobbytown, USA. It's like a buck or two. And I've actually melted it with a hair dryer. And I slide that on the inside to give the eye a green tint. And so it comes out like that. So you've got the whole outfit here. You've got to straighten that. So you've got the whole outfit. And then on the inside, it's actually a mess. You can see duct tape and shit. What this is from a game store. When you buy miniature figurines for like Warhammer or something, they'll actually have foam that they come in, that comes in a little pack. Well, I just took those packs and I just glued them in the inside to give padding. But you can definitely see the duct tape here and the duct tape over here to hold the mask in place. The mouthpiece is actually made out of craft foam, and it actually has, so that it can detach, I actually put in magnets, some rare earth magnets. There are these little magnet bits here, and what you do is I got a drill that was the exact diameter of this magnet, and drilled here and here and then here and here, and then I went like that and went, okay, so there we go, and I put it in that way, and I super glued it in. I actually think I actually used epoxy, and I put epoxy inside, I put the magnet in, and I put epoxy on the outside. And then on the other side, I used the other end so that it just does right like that. And just so if somebody's getting really hot when they're fighting and stuff, they can just go, and the jaw just pops right on out. The duct tape is there because when we were fighting, when we were filming one of the very first fight scene, the jaw kept on coming off. So as much as we would like that, we had to keep the, we had to just tape it in there. So, well, thank you. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's exactly like the other one. Papercraft shell, paper mache outside, and then craft foam, painted it, and then I put Mod Podge on the top. And the Mod Podge not only hardens the craft foam, but it seals in the paint. It seals it so that it makes it harder for it to crack. I mean, this is after 2 years, or a year and a half almost. So, oh yeah, like the little, that's actually paint. That's nothing more than paint. It's just a little bit of a little dollop of black paint. You guys can see it a little bit better there. It's a puffy paint, actually. It's the yeah. I just went to Hobby Lobby. This helmet was done for less than $100. Craft foam on the front, acrylic paint. And these are actual buttons from a dead Super Nintendo controller. I was going to mold, because the original image had A and B buttons up here, but I couldn't find a way to make the A and the B look good. I'm still looking for ways to do that. I'd love to do that still, but yeah, I still couldn't figure out a way. So I just took real Super Nintendo controller that was absolutely dead, and I just popped the buttons out and painted it and put them on there. So the bottom one is actually convex, and the one up here is actually concave. So you can actually even feel the difference. So yeah, and this top part to make this smooth is actually pulp. It's actually paper mache pulp that I mixed up in. You bought it at Hobby Town or a Hobby Lobby or Meinigers. I think it was Hobby Lobby. Put it into a bowl, pour water in there, mix it up, and then it took about 3 days to dry. And I've actually got to fix some of the back where it kind of chipped off. So, yeah, so that's that. Got to try and figure out a way to make this smooth like this, like the top here, without using this stuff, because this stuff is heavy and it takes forever to dry. So, yeah, we'll see how this this helmet works out. So we'll see. We'll see. I've got the rest of the costumes all done. I had to, get a lot of stuff done, but yeah, it's very, very exciting. What's my favorite tokusatsu since I started watching? Well, obviously Kamen Rider. I think it's a tie between W and O's. W was my first one, and I've always got a soft spot, but I just keep on coming back to O's. And I really liked the story of O's. Yeah. I've thought about it, Jessica. I have thought about it. And I would love to do that. I would love to make a Daft Punk cosplay. Love to. So yeah, it's yeah, W was, man, I just really enjoyed W. I really did. And I just look in here, and I think that's why I can't tell you guys. You know what? It's been so long. I might as well give you guys a hint. I think that's why I like the costumes for the bad guys that I have, is because of my love for O's. So there's a hint. Hey, Cato Star 4, thanks for coming in. I hope you had a good time. And you know what? I think you guys will like the story. I think you guys will like the costumes, and I think you guys will love what we do with the writers and how everything goes. I may have to find other actors too. I hope that Samantha and Mark can still do things, but their schedule's so busy, and we were going to make this at the beginning of the year, and because it just didn't happen, that really ticks me off. But so many setbacks. So I don't live in LA. I don't live. We can't do like Tak Sakaguchi, we can't make a film in 12 days because that's all we're doing. People work, and it's tough. So getting around schedules. You guys better like the story. You'll love it. You'll love it. I'm very happy. And it's still stuck in my head. So you'll like it. Mummies, no mummies. No mummies. You've seen the bad guys. You've seen the kind of derpy-doo bad guys in the Family Kamen Rider trailer. So yes, I did watch Decade. I have watched all of the Kamen Rider series from 1971 up to the recent. I've seen everything at least 3 to 4 episodes in. Even if they weren't translated, I watched all the episodes. I watched at least 3 to 4 episodes of everything, and I actually really liked. Decade. I didn't like it at first because the worlds they went to were so different, but I was okay with Decade. I didn't love it, but I'm okay with it. No names, yeah. Fies. I didn't watch much of Fies. Yeah. It was just kind of eh. You like that one? Yeah. Some of them I just couldn't get into, like the vampire one I just couldn't get into. I really liked my brain's not working. Hibiki. I liked Hibiki. The first part of Hibiki. Second part I didn't like. But I liked Hibiki. Yeah, Kiva, yeah. Decade's back for a crossover in 3 weeks, yeah. Decade's coming back for. I do like Decade crossovers. I love crossovers. I always have. So anytime I get to see the original writers, I love it. And I love that they keep on asking Ichigo, the voice, the guy who does Ichigo, to come back to do voiceovers at least. Love it. I wish they'd give him a cameo. But yeah. I'm not caught up with Wizard. We stopped at number 18, and then things got weird here, and I just never downloaded any of the others. So I stopped at like number 18, and I haven't gotten further. So we saw the introduction of the second writer, whom I detest. I do not like him at all. I've seen 2 episodes with him, the time that he comes in and I do not like him at all. Not a bit. So, the Fruit Rider. I don't like the belt. And nobody's going to change my mind, because with Forze, with Forze, it made sense. There were modules that sat into it. It looked spacey. With the bits of fruit that kind of go onto the front, no. No, I am not okay with that belt. Jesus, Katie, if I had to choose between that guy and River Song. Can I choose nuclear destruction? That's why I hate those games. Would you rather eat a pound of feathers, or would you rather eat a pound of worms? You know, it's like it's bad versus bad. I don't want the difference. You know, it's Kenori. I hate River Song. Don't get me into River Song because I will rant about River Song. I don't like her because she's a Deus ex machina. She's a way to get out, and the doctor, as far as I'm concerned, did not get married to her. No, screw that. No, the doctor does not have sex. The doctor does not get married. Those are two rules. Nope. And she is a Mary Sue. She's totally Mary Sue. Come on, Anthony. She's totally a Mary Sue. Spoilers. Shut up. But I would choose the Kamen Rider because at least he likes mayonnaise. At least he likes mayonnaise, and he's got that star mayonnaise, you know, the mayonnaise jar with the star thing, and so at least the mayonnaise pours out as a star. I just don't like. I like Rose. I like Rose because she was, but she's not my favorite of this series. Of the new series of Doctor Who, my favorite's going to be Donna, hands down, no matter what. Donna's my favorite. They brought back Sarah Jane, but Sarah Jane is still Tom Baker's companion. But I do like how they updated her and made her so strong. Yeah, I just like Sarah Jane, just so much. She's not the way out of everything. You can't complain about a character after it's Dr. Frickin' Who. I guess my problem is that lately they've been making all the companions be these Christ children, be these characters who have something special about them. And I blame number 8 for that. I've never met anyone who wasn't important. Yes, you have. Come on, please. Yes, you have. They're just always so important. And I don't want them to be important. I want them to be Harry. Harry was not important. Mickey was not important. You know, he wasn't just the tin dog, but he wasn't important. He wasn't a godlike thing, and that's what I hate. We're all special. Oh, Anthony, you guys are special. Yeah, I loved Harry. I really did. I loved Harry. When I was a little kid, and because we saw Doctor Who, I think it was the pirate episode that we saw first. I saw Harry. No, it wasn't the pirate one that I saw first. But I saw Harry and Sarah at the same time. I was like, wow, that's really great. He can be somebody, you know, and he's, you know. And then Turlo came in, and I enjoyed Turlo. I really did. I liked the actor. Turlo was, I enjoyed his character. I didn't like Leela so much because she was trying to stab everybody. Doctor, there's something on your shoulder. Here, let me get it. You know, it's like, put the knife away, Leela. Just put the goddamn knife away, please. For the love of Pete. Oh, there's a leaf. It's trying to kill you, Doctor. You know. No, Leela, it's a leaf. Just put the goddamn knife away. So it's, yeah, I'm pissed off too, Diagorus. But yeah, I loved Donna. Donna was my favorite companion of this season, of this series. Yeah. Oh, Madame Vestra. Or Vastra. Yes, I do like her. Of the dawn of boredom. Yeah, I do like her. I know you were. Anyways, guys, it's 1 o'clock. I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to film. Folks, thank you so much again for wasting another 2 hours with me. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful evening or afternoon. And if it's evening in your part of the world, please, please just have a good night's sleep. Want to thank you all for coming out on a Monday. It's going to be Mondays for a while until I get a set schedule here in a couple of weeks. So we'll just plan for next Monday. And thank you guys so much for coming out. We just talked about everything and anything. And throws an EL fudge cookie at Justin. Ow. That was a good cookie. And as always, it's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, a feeling you know that I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. Folks, once again, please have a wonderful week. Hope you all had a great weekend. Please be safe. We will see you all again next Monday. Bye.